Domenico in the Room podcast with Tyrime the Dream Dasilva, 2-0 amateur featherweight, fighting Cage Titans 48 against Welly Sanchez. Man, Tyrime, man, how's it going, bro?
It's going well. It's going well in the middle of training camp right now, you know.
Big fight coming up. 2-0 you are. 2-0 from September. November you had 2 fights. You won the amateur submission of the year, man. How's it all feel after 2 fights and going after your third?
It feels good. I've just been riding the wave, the momentum. You know what I mean? I was able to come away with wins in my 2 fights. You know, that was awesome. So just been in the gym working everything, trying to get better at everything and go in there and showcase, you know, my ability. You know, I'm pretty sure Welly's a striker. So I'm looking forward to an exciting fight. I'm looking forward to put on a show and just, like I said, showcase my ability.
Well, Welly had some time off, came back last Cage Titans 47, had a split decision win in there, looked very impressive, comes from a great camp in Citadel, fought Manny Bermudez like 4 to 6 years ago, 2014, yeah. So, man, how do you feel about going against a dude that's been around since you've been training in MMA?
Right. It is pretty crazy in that sense, but it is what it is. You know, I'm sure he's been dealing with what he's been dealing with out the cage for a reason, and hey, they think it's a good matchup, and I'm all for it. You know, I'm not really worried about, you know, the history behind his training and whatnot. So, you know.
So do you watch any film on him? Is there anything? Do you watch any of that, or does Pete and the training crew over there take care of all that stuff for you? I have watched a couple of clips, myself, but I don't dwell on it. But yeah, we go over it when I'm at training and whatnot. You know, Coach Pete. You know. This is going to be your third fight, first fight of 2020. What's the progression here since that first time in there? What have you learned? What have you seen? What have your eyes been opened up to since, you know, that first experience back in September?
Man, just everything. Just what it's like to be in there, pre-fight, you know, situations and, you know, things I want to avoid. I've just learned, you know, how to like weight cut tricks. It's all been smooth though. I have to say that everything's been smooth. You know, I haven't really had hiccups in my road yet, and, you know, fingers crossed, and I'm just looking to keep the ball rolling and, you know, keep this going. That's it. You know, as far as things I've learned in the cage, it's just to be present, you know, and be aware and just, you know, don't let things get me out of my game and, you know, fight my fight.
Well, heading into this fight, like I said, big fight for you, being 2-0, coming off that, you know, that award in 2019. How's it feel to be back at Cage Titans and being able to get your third fight in there?
Feels good. I love fighting for Cage Titans. Everything's organized and, you know, set up properly, and, you know, Colbert is just awesome with us. He does, like, you know, just the end of the year awards, things like that. It's just awesome. You know, I love what he does for us fighters. I always say that. You know, I really mean that. Like, yeah, I love fighting for him. So it's just awesome going in there for a third time and, you know, looking to come away with the W again.
As far as training partners, you got Dion Rubio in there. He's fighting for a title. You got any more Tri-Force killers heading to that card with you?
Daniel Phelps. Well, not that same card, but Daniel Phelps is fighting the night before, and I think one more teammate, Ben, has a fight on April 3rd as well, right? So, yeah, his debut. So it's exciting. It's an exciting weekend. I'm honestly looking forward to it. Yeah.
Well, how's Tri-Force as far as a whole? I mean, as far as you guys are all in training camp, so you guys are all peaking, all cutting weight together. How's it feel to be with a bunch of training partners that are actually going through the same process as you? I mean, I know Tri-Force, there's fighters always got fights, but you got some of the same dudes that are on the same night as you, man. How's that feel to have them kind of in there and doing all the same things with you?
That feels good. It feels good. I feel like as a fighter, it's like best case scenario. All your teammates have fights around the same time as you, and everyone's going hard. Everyone's there. You know what I mean? Pushing you because they're trying to work for their fight and honestly giving good work. And yeah, it's just awesome. Everyone's giving good work. Everyone's in camp, and yeah, it's great. It's great. It's a great atmosphere. Yeah, it's intense, but it's great. It's great.
Do you do any cross training? Do you do mostly all your work at Tri-Force, or do you travel around here and there just to get a different look?
I've been going to Lausanne's on Saturdays here and there for sure. A couple weeks in a row, and then here and there every other weekend. But yeah, it's just getting it in. Other than that, I've worked with Nate the Snake on the side at his gym, and yeah, just getting it in. Some cross training, but not too much. Mostly Tri-Force.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you do a little cross training at Lausanne's, which a lot of New England fighters go there on Saturdays and certain nights. But you fought two of their guys. How's that feel? I mean, I know you become friends after fights. I mean, you're gladiators in there. You go to battle, and a lot of fighters, young like yourself, end up training with each other down the line. Do you get any rounds with them, or do you chat with them about the fight, or are you kind of just whoever's in front of you, that's who you spar with?
Oh no, like Layton Twins and I are very cool. I have so much respect for them. Like yeah, consider us friends. We're cool. Like I really like them. I like personally as people. Yeah. So it's awesome. Like it's all love when I go in there. I say what's up to Joe, and yeah, it's just like being at Tri-Force, just not Tri-Force. It's pretty much the same atmosphere. They're really, really cool there.
I have to ask you, because you are the first fighter that I've interviewed since everything's been shitting and hitting the fan. This virus, coronavirus, I mean, it's shutting down events, everything. Mike Polvere from Cage Titans is putting up posts. Don't worry, we're going through. Does that, what's going on in your mind as a young fighter, knowing that this a lot of bullshit and media and stuff are maybe throwing a lot of stuff out of proportion, but what's going through your mind as far as what's going on in the sports community right now?
Right. Honestly, yeah, all these seasons are getting canceled. The NCAA tournament's getting canceled, and all of that. It's weird because you see friends post. I have nurse friends that post and say, it's just like the flu, nothing to worry about. But you have all these things canceling and whatnot. So it's like, don't really know what to think, but to take it day by day and really just kind of, grab onto information as we get it about it. So, with Colbert wanting to run the show still, I totally agree. If we're not forced to cancel it, heck yeah, the show must go on. But, we'll see, I guess, with everything. It's nuts. I don't know. It's just nuts.
How's the camaraderie in the gym as a whole? You know what I mean? Is it kind of a joking thing between you guys? Because, you guys are all over each other in there.
Right. I mean, a little bit, but, hopefully if anyone feels symptoms, they stay home and do the responsible thing, stay clean, But yeah, of course we joke about it, but.
Yeah, me personally been throwing memes out there on it, you know what I mean? But it's I have to poke fun with it a little bit, but you know what I mean? But it's a reality, and it can affect shows and young professionals and young amateurs like yourself trying to get out there and trying to get work, my man. So as far as Cage Titans 48, what are we expected from Tyrime the Dream Dasilva? We got 2 first-round guillotines. We got, things happening for Tyrime. What's going on with you?
Honestly, I'm looking to go in there and come out with the win. And honestly, I don't see myself losing. Just mentally, that's how I'm going into it. I'm looking to put on a show. It's gonna be a good one. I don't think this is one that the fans will want to miss from me. Honestly, I have a really good feeling about it.
Excellent, my man. Well, you're doing work in there, bro. You're making fast work in there. Glad to see it. You're coming out of a great camp. You got a lot of fighters that are active and constantly giving you work. So, Tyrime, last thing, shout-outs, social media. You got tickets to sell. We still got a lot of time before this fight. Shout it out there. Sponsors, friends, social media. Throw it out there.
Right. Shout out to my teammates. A couple sponsors I'm working on, actually. My barbershop Love in North Providence. I'm in the spring here. And yeah, I'm working on getting my job to sponsor me, Arugas. So we're working on it. We're working out, and shout out to them. Yeah, big things to come soon, very soon, very soon. Yeah.
Awesome, my man.
Shout out to you, Steve. Thank you.
Never mind me. Social media, my friend. Throw that out there.
My Instagram is Tyrime D. Facebook Tyrime Dasilva, and yeah, don't have a Twitter yet, but I'm getting on it. I'm working on it.
All right, my man. Well, is the dream still? Is that our name? Are we sticking with the dream?
Yes, it's sticking. It's sticking. Yeah.
Well, we get shout out to John Duma for that one, man. So you know what I mean. He came up with that, and it's a great name, man. It fits you. You're doing great things out there. So, thanks again, Tyrime. We'll be talking down the line, and you know, good luck on the April 4th in Cage Titans 48.
Thank you.